Okay, I put off this list for a while. Um, I've seen a bunch of these lists online, and I never talked about movies that I liked, so I was like, I think I'll make my own list. I hope you guys can hear me over the computer. It's making another video at the moment. Um, so this is my top satanic movies. There's a lot more than this that I like. I have a huge collection. In fact, it's one of my favorite genres. Um, it's top. I have a bunch, so it was hard to pick six, but I tried to not just pick horror movies. In fact, the first one, or the sixth one, is Satanic Panic. It's about a pizza girl who comes to a rich neighborhood and gets mad because she doesn't get a tip, kind of barges her way into a party, and they take her because she's a virgin, and they want to use her to release Baphomet. It's a comedy, like I said. I tried to get away from just horror. I found it as a good watch. I'm sure a lot of people are like, that movie's fucking stupid. Like I said, I tried to branch out. I quite enjoyed it. And the next one, I know a lot of people are not going to like. It was End of Days with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Right? He made a satanic film. Yeah. A satanic cult is trying to resurrect Satan, and he is battling this cult. The movie flopped as far as I remembered, but an action movie dealing with Satanism. I thought, let's mix it up a little bit even more. I really did enjoy this one. It's your typical shoot 'em up, blow 'em up thing, and then add Satanism into it. Like I said, I really tried to mix up the list here. Now we're going to jump back quite a long time. This one's from 1971. It's a film called Don't Deliver Us from Evil. It's about two girls who start doing mischievous things. They start fucking with people. They worship Satan, and they try to do evil, obviously. I really enjoyed the end, what they did. A big theatrical ending. That's essentially what it is. It's quite old. Might be a little harder to find, but I quite enjoyed it. The next one is also one that might be harder to find. It was a film from, where did it come from? Sorry, I just saw something on the DVD or the Blu-ray that I didn't know was on it. It's called When Evil Lurks. It takes place in a foreign film, so you're going to have to watch it with subtitles. But according to my disc, it has language in English, which I don't believe, but I must watch it. It's about two brothers who get rid of a possessed, and this evil starts spreading. It starts going to animals, and it starts making them do crazy things. Very, very, very gory, and it looks great. The effects top notch. It's definitely a good one. Like I said, it's called When Evil Lurks. It's very brutal. Definitely go check out the trailer. The trailer ain't gonna do it any justice. It's a good one though. Yeah. It's like I said, it's about the two brothers. They unleash this evil and then they try and stop it. It's kind of like Evil Dead. If you think about like the Evil Dead, how it spreads and possesses people, and that's kind of like what it is, but way gorier. And like I said, it looks real. The next one is also an old one. It's from 19. It doesn't say. But this one is a Spanish film. I'm gonna say 70s as well. Maybe 80s though. It's called A la Carta. It is about a woman at a convent, and a new person comes, and Alucarda starts showing her around, and Alucarda Alucarda is a devil worshiper, and she converts this other woman, and possession starts happening, and I really enjoy this one. It's one of my favorites. It's the second one on my list. Um, but it is in English though, so it may be Spanish, but it's was filmed in English. Um, yeah, this also might be a little bit harder to find. Um, you can still buy copies of it out there. There's a few different versions. Um, I actually bought a different version than this. It has a giant cross that's on fire. That was the one I ordered because it looked way cooler. But this is the one that came. So um, it's also like a book type deal. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of strange. But Alucarda, Spanish film, definitely number 2 on my list. It's a great fucking movie. But yeah, let's get into number 1 though, shall we? My favorite satanic film is actually called Beelzebuth. I think they mean Beelzebub, but maybe in Spanish it's Beelzebuth. They even say it Beelzebuth in the movie. It starts off with tragedies dealing with children. Like there's terrorist attacks. There's like a movie theater where a guy brings a bomb, blows up the movie theater. There's one where a guy attacks a school. There's 2 school attacks. There's one that, yeah. Come to find out, they are trying to kill reincarnated versions of the disciples and Jesus, and yeah. This is also a Spanish film. Most of it is in English, but there is some like smaller dialogue that's in Spanish. But I mean, you can watch it if you don't know any Spanish. It has the guy who played Jigsaw from Saw, the old man. Other than that, I don't think you'll know any other actors in the movie. But I really enjoyed this one. This is a really good one. It's a Shrouder original, so I don't know if it'll be hard to find, but it's definitely a good one to check out. That is my favorite satanic movie. I think I'm going to do a few honorable mentions as well, so just give me a couple seconds here. Okay, I grabbed 4 more movies for honorable mentions because, like I said, I really love this subject matter. This one has Johnny Depp in it, and I believe it was called in English The Ninth Gate. He's looking for a book that's written by, what was it, LCF, and people are trying to attack him. People are trying to get this book. People are dying. People are trying to, steal the stuff. I mean, a lot of people didn't like this. It was also made by Roman Polanski, which I had to think of the name. The Charles Manson murders. I really like this one. It's not the favorite, but it's still a good one. If I remember, it's really long, 133 minutes. So I mean, if you got some extra time, like Johnny Depp, definitely check it out. The next one is with Keanu Reeves and Al Pacino. This one's called The Devil's Advocate in English. I think this is, I know, it's a German version. Keanu Reeves is a lawyer, and he's fighting a case, and the guy who hires him turns out to be Satan. And yeah, pretty much, it kind of has got it's got the vibes of Rosemary's Baby, how like they get rich and famous all of a sudden, and all this money's coming in, and they're trying to like separate the husband and wife. It's got those vibes to it, but it's definitely a good one. The Devil's Advocate. I got 2 more. One's a classic, The Devil's Reign. This movie actually has Anton LaVey in it as a advisor on the satanic rituals. It also has Captain Kirk, beam me up. It's got William Shatner, Ernest Borgnine. It says John Travolta, but I don't remember John Travolta being in this movie at all. about a guy trying to stop a Satanistic group, I would guess you would call it. Um, the graphics are a little bit dated for these days, but I mean, it also was filmed a long time ago. It was filmed in 1975. If you're into Satanism movies, this one's a good one. It's definitely a classic. Like, if you're into that genre, then you know about this one already. So, yeah, I mean, The Devil's Reign. If you're into that stuff, definitely give it a look. Last one, The Devil's Candy. It's about a painter who has a daughter, and she's really into heavy metal music. And there's a serial killer who gets out of a mental hospital, and this guy gets obsessed with his paintings, and he starts kind of losing control. And yeah, I don't want to say too much more because then it'll kind of give it away. But yeah, this one always kind of stuck with me. If you've never seen it, never heard about it, definitely give it a watch. That's what happens when it's hot. You leave the windows open and it ruins videos. But yeah, definitely check out The Devil's Candy. Yeah, it's a memorable one. I think you guys might like it. If you guys have seen any of these, know of any others that I didn't talk about here, let me know down below. I definitely want to talk. This is like my genre here. Yeah, I want to know what you guys think. Let me know. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next time.